Beemah, Shanti, Ramoko, Beaccoma, Hoovra, 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 We'd like to welcome you to the Crystalline Core Transmissions and to the first of those transmissions that's being shared with us via Inner Earth Council Elder Lakaya, who is one of the Earth Mother's guides and guardians, and they have walked together since the Earth Mother was a babe. And there's a very strong call from them to all of us who love the earth, who want to deepen our connection to the earth, who might want to come into a more grounded and relaxed and excited relationship with the earth. There's an understanding and awareness of some of the anxiety that's kind of really right up in humanity's energy field about climate change. And so if we can understand our anxiety as actually a call to action, then you might find that this is part of your own call to action, deepening your connection into the earth. And so they've asked us in our Earth Healing group to share with you each time we gather what it is that they want to invite us into experiencing and exploring. And they've called it the Crystalline Core Transmissions because they're wanting for us to connect really deeply into our own crystalline core and the crystalline core of the earth. And so if we were to describe their perspective, the Earth Mother and the Elders' perspective on crystalline core energy, it's the combination of the light and the sound frequencies of sacred geometry. So it's a highly creative energy. It's also an energy that is a very pure and clear expression of the divine masculine and feminine energy of the earth and of ourselves. And there's a strong sense that as you connect into your own crystalline core energy and you're able to link that and connect into the earth's crystalline core energy, it will really help to open up and unlock your own sense of understanding, perhaps from more of an intellectual perspective, but also from a deeply feeling place of the power and the potency and the magic of that alignment between your own crystalline core frequency and the earth's crystalline core frequency. The purpose of doing this is also to really help everybody who either is beginning or in the middle of or coming out through that process of incredibly deep cellular level transformation. So a lot of people who are wanting to and are ready and are in the process of bringing more of our authentic self, or more of the love that we are, into our physical bodies, being able to connect deeply into the heart of the earth really helps to stabilize our energy and nurture our energy as we go through this alchemical transformation. And also they're suggesting that there is not one single person on planet Earth who is either wanting to or in the process of or coming now to realize how important it is to nurture the result of that deep transformative energy that has not on some level organized to receive the help and the support of the earth. And this is one of those ways that the earth is offering her support. And it's also part of helping to connect all of us who love and nurture the earth and who are experiencing and exploring and working in our own individual ways or with other members of humanity and the Earth's Devic community, to actually connect into each other. So even though we may not know each other or have made contact with each other on some level, it's a way of bringing everybody's magic into a place where it can serve. We can serve each other's magic, and allowing that when we tap into the crystalline core frequency, if there's something that someone is sharing and doing in another part of the world and it's really relevant to your individual process, then the blessing of that energy and that experience and that journey that they're on can be more easily received by you, and perhaps it might also allow you to just somehow connect into their energy and their work. So we're not sure how that will work, but we don't have to concern ourselves with it. We can just allow that there is a call for us to recognize that whenever we come to connect into the earth and work with her energy, when we're consciously just allowing the benefit and the joy and the significance and the power of that work to be broadcasted to everybody else who's also bringing their love and heart energy to the earth, it helps to strengthen that grid, that part of the earth's electromagnetic energy field that our beautiful mountains of the earth, both on the surface and the subterranean mountains deep in the ocean floor, are actually getting together to create. So there's a creation between mountain energy around the earth, creating this grid that brings the essence and presence of the earth's crystalline core so much more into our own electromagnetic energy field as a collective of humanity, and also on a personal and individual level. It's just not possible for us to go through a deep transformative process and not be affecting the earth's energy field. And so too, as her energy field continues to transform and step more into her own power, just as we are doing, she's affecting us. So we're all affecting each other, and there's a really deep requirement and a very deep understanding from the heart of the earth and the elders and the earth mother that we actually need almost a new type of foundational energy to anchor into, because we're all individually bringing, as we bring more of our own essence into our physical body and we want to anchor it and ground it deep into the earth, we're doing something that hasn't been done before in this way. And so as we kind of blossom, the earth is able to figure out, well, what kind of elements does the individual and unique flower that each one of us is transforming into need in order to grow as strongly as possible and to be as deeply rooted as possible and deeply supported as possible. And so because the earth's crystalline core is that part of her energy system that can create in response, in real-time response to what's happening for us energetically, it's just a perfect meeting place for that integration of energy to occur in the most fluid way. There's something that feels so incredibly important about there being a much more fluid way that energy can move between our physical and subtle bodies and the physical and subtle body of the earth. And so the purpose of the Crystalline Core Transmissions is to just alert us to the fact that the heart of the earth and her crystalline core is really wanting to meet us and become a very conscious part of our transformation process by providing us an energy field that we can rest into, that we can anchor into, that we can know is witnessing our transformation and is working in absolute synchronicity and partnership with us. And that there is a massive community within the Earth's Devic community that is also poised and ready and waiting to want to continue to support us and be in this process of spontaneous co-creation. So there's a lot of different communities, every single one of us who is connecting into the earth and loving her and sharing our journey with her brings with them their own connectedness, their own magic, their own community, their own tool bag. So we really want to honour and recognise and witness that. And we're also wanting to offer a beautiful grid energy, a mandala energy, a form of sacred geometry that we work with that's been given to us by the heart of the earth, that is a way for everybody to connect into the crystalline core of the earth's energy and deeply into her heart frequency as part of aligning us to what will be a series of transmissions. We're not sure how many there will be. We're going along on the journey just as everybody else is going along on the journey. So I feel that we might just go straight into our very first process, which is really to receive this beautiful sound key, and then we're going to anchor and ground that energy into the heart of the earth, so that for all of us who are listening to this particular transmission, it just helps to start getting us lined up with the support. It puts us on the radar of those members of the Inner Earth community that come to support these particular transmissions, so that they can start working in harmony and unison with your own spiritual family guides and guardians, and your purpose and your magic and what you bring to our beautiful earth. And there'll be an invitation and a way for you to be able to do that. So, shall we go into that process? So first and foremost, I'd like to welcome the presence of the Inner Earth Elders. And when I feel this connection to the Inner Earth Elders, they're elders that belong to many different tribes and many different frequencies. So it might be the energy of the elders itself that you come to connect into. It might be the energy of the angelic realms that feels really good for you, or the crystal realms that feels really good for you, or the elven realms. It might be the energy of the trees or of the animals, of the oceans, of the earth itself. But this collective community of elders that come to be with us represent all of the various ways in which any member of the human race might feel most at home, most deeply loved, most deeply connected to, and most deeply supported by. So there's a deep kind of grandmother, grandfather energy, and a really beautiful wisdom that comes. And the first thing they want to say to you is that they really would love for you to hand over any concern and anxiety and fear that you've got around climate change and what's happening for the future of the earth. And they just would like for you to, in a very soft and gentle way, acknowledge that it's not helping you to feel grounded and present. We don't have to be in judgment of that. There's an incredibly deep understanding of why we might be feeling that way, absolutely. But they have a very deep sense of allowance and of connectedness to their own source energy, and they're just wanting to remind us that as we allow ourselves to become more present and more connected to our own source energy, or the pure love vibration that we are, we can also rest in a sense of peacefulness and groundedness and of connectedness, because that fear and anxiety is very isolating. It takes us out of our body, and it puts us into a place where we're feeling lack and maybe anger, which is okay too. There's no judgment on any of that. But they're just wanting to say, allow yourself to realize that there's also a very powerful and potent community of humans and members of the Devic community and members of creation that are all really wanting to bless and honor and hold the earth and humanity as we move through a big transition of understanding on a very deep level about actually what the value of life really is. So there's a fundamental change on a very deep foundational level, which is mirrored by the desire of the Earth's mountains on her surface and in her ocean floor to want to support this fundamental and foundational level of change. So you might like to place one hand on the heart and perhaps one hand on the belly. And we just allow ourselves to perhaps hand over any anxiety that we might be feeling to the beautiful archangels of heaven and earth. And we might just allow our energy to drop down through our grounding cord and connecting into the heart of the earth. And inviting and allowing that energy of the heart of the earth to travel back up through our grounding cord, all the way up through our chakras, up through the crown into our higher chakras, letting our own beautiful electromagnetic energy fill our aura and every cell and every atom and every molecule of our physical and subtle bodies to be saturated by the love that the heart of the earth has for us. And as we do that, they're asking that you allow, sense, feel, imagine the deep recognition between your own crystalline core energy and the crystalline core energy of the earth herself. And we recognize that energy of co-creation, the energy of the alchemist, of the sincere magician, of unlimited possibilities, of all of the things that we can co-create together, of possibility, of joy, of a sense of expansion and playfulness. Feeling of kind of being at a great big party where humanity and the Devic community are working in harmony with all of the other members of creation that are very joyful about us stepping into a place of deep transformative recognition and love of our capacity as human beings and the capacity of the earth to play together, to create together. And these beautiful elders and the Earth Mother and her heart energy also asking us just to allow this beautiful presence of divine timing, of how peaceful the heart of the earth is when we feel into her recognition and her understanding and her alignment of divine timing. Such a deep allowing and trusting of that process of surrender to us stepping into and embodying our own joy, our own love and light, and of our not needing to know how is it going to look, feel, sense, play out, what is it going to mean, but just being in a soft and receptive space. Being in the journey, being in the moment. So there's a beautiful invitation coming for you from these elders, this beautiful collective of elder energy, asking that if you would like to invite their energy to come and adjust your own heart chakra, welcoming their understanding of how your own heart and the heart of the earth mirror each other, see each other, know each other. And they're really just wanting to help align your own beautiful heart chakra to the heart of the earth and the earth's crystalline core, again, to allow a fluidity and a softness and an ease in the process of evolution of our evolving heart energy. Welcoming the presence of grace, as the energy of grace comes into this alignment as well, helping us to surrender more, to realize there's already a beautiful process, a natural and organic unfolding in the union of heart energy. It's already set in place. We just need to let ourselves surrender into it, be present. And so you're welcome to put your hand up to continue to allow this beautiful collective of elders to come and be with you each and every day for the next 21 days. To continue to align your heart to the heart of the earth and the earth's crystalline core, and receive whatever support you need in your own personal process of transformation. From the earth, helping you to stabilize your energy as you continue to let go of what you don't need and resonate to more of the love that you are. And for those of you who have a lot of love and wisdom and know that you have brought with you in this life frequency and energy, a wisdom and understanding, a purpose that is a deep blessing to the earth, you are also welcome to invite these beloved elders and the Earth Mother and the heart of the earth to receive what it is that is in your heart that you wish to offer the earth in her process and her journey of transformation. And the elders would ask you to be in a place of ease with that. It doesn't have to be a deep knowing of what that might look like or how that feels, but in offering the beautiful magic that you've brought into earth to help her and to help the rest of us understand ourselves and be able to honor the earth and know her more deeply. The earth will be able to support however it is that you need to be supported so that you can share that magic, whether that be in a very quiet and internal way or in another way, through the way that you love yourself and others through your words and actions, perhaps through a transmission or a communication such as this one. There's no limitation, there's no pressure, just an invitation from them to be able to feel into your energy and know how they can reach into the rich resources of the earth and her love for you to support you in the same way that you desire to support her. So we're feeling the mountains of our beautiful earth come in more closely now. And the mountains are inviting you to imagine a beautiful heart energy, a beautiful heart chakra frequency contained within a mountain. Imagining this beautiful mountain energy coming to surround you. Allowing yourself to take your place, this sacred seat that belongs to you within the heart of the mountain energy that comes to be with you. And as you feel deeply into the heart of the mountain energy that comes to hold you, comes to surround you, comes to help you to anchor your energy, to stabilize your energy through this incredible process of deeply love-based transformation. A mountain energy that comes to strengthen your own auric field, helping you to bring more of your power into your beautiful body, the power of love that you are. Allowing the power of that love to anchor down through the grounding cord into the heart of the earth. You are invited to receive the energy of this beautiful ancient elven sound key to connect you more deeply into the earth's crystalline core. And so we welcome the presence and the knowing and the joy of the diva of your own beautiful mountain energy that comes to be with you. We welcome the presence of the elders. They ask that you allow your heart to simply soften and open to receive. Biuk no tu lariar an shi akmat ka at tramur ik na hayena Siapo nakramta Shiap ok lim I varnard Kut ramur Niofo Shima. And as you receive that energy, they ask that it just be anchored in around you in the direction of north, wherever north is for you. Biok no tu lauriar Anshi akmat kau atramur Ik nahayena siapu nakramta Shiapuk lim e varnarth Kuturamur Niofo Shima. We allow this energy to drop down through our energy field in the direction of the south, wherever south is for you. Biuk no tu lauriar Anshi akmat kau atramur Ik nahayena siapu nakramta Shiapuk lim e varnarth Kuturamur Niofo Shima. And we allow this energy now to drop down through our energy field into the west, wherever the west, direction of the west is for you. Biuk no tu lauriar Anshi akmat kau atramur Ik nahayena siapu nakramta Shiapuk lim e varnarth Kut ramur Niofo Shima. And so we allow this energy to anchor down into the direction of the east, wherever the east is for you. And we continue to let the resonance of this beautiful sound key drop all the way down through every cell, every atom and every molecule of your physical and subtle bodies, down through the grounding cord into the heart of the earth. And we acknowledge a connection, an extension and a deepening of unity and of love and of recognition between your own physical and subtle bodies and your own crystalline core, the crystalline core of the earth. We just take a moment to allow you to be witnessed and seen by those members of the Inner Earth community that know how to support you in your alignment to the Earth's crystalline core. And as you receive that acknowledgement and recognition from the heart of the earth, just allow yourself to feel welcomed, to feel received and acknowledged, to feel the joy that comes from the elders and the Earth Mother and the heart of the earth, to be coming to meet you as step more deeply into your role and your experience of transformation. And we allow this beautiful energy, the energy of your own crystalline core, to move into every cell, every molecule, every atom of your physical and subtle bodies, all the way up from the heart to the higher chakras, all the way down. And we feel the presence and the support of your beautiful mountain energy. How joyful it is for that mountain energy to want to hold you and protect your physical and subtle bodies as you come into a deeper expression of the love that you are in the physical. How profoundly joyful it is for the diva of your own beautiful mountain, the mountain that comes to be with you, to be given the sacred task of helping to anchor and ground and care for your energy field, your auric field, your electromagnetic energy field, as you connect more deeply in to the Earth's crystalline core and into her heart energy. And so it is that you have been connected and put very, very deeply and squarely into alignment with this particular grid energy that our beautiful mountains are holding for us. And in giving your permission to anchor into this beautiful crystalline core grid energy, the Earth Mother, her heart, her elders, those members of the Inner Earth community, your own spiritual family, guides, guardians, your own beautiful spirit, the presence of the God, Goddess you are, your higher self, begin to work together in a way that perhaps has never been experienced before by any of us. And the beginning of our deepening union with the Earth's crystalline core begins. So they suggest that you just remember that you have been welcomed into this alignment and embraced today, and that you can create time every day if you would like to come back to connecting into this alignment. And it is a powerful alignment. It will create some changes for you, specifically changes that allow you to embody more of the pure love vibration you are in your physical body, and to feel more deeply into how supported you are by the earth and the earth's heart and her community, her members, her beings, her elders, her angels, her way showers, her healers, her realm keepers, her healers. And so we will anchor this energy in now and stabilize it around you with our beautiful grounding sound key. And then, of course, you are invited to stay connected to that, to this alignment, for as long as it feels good for you. Beemah Shanti Ramoko Beaccoma Hoovra Neo Neo. Beemah